Hello, my little kindergartners. I miss you so much. And Mrs. Pulava and I are going to be reading books to you every single day. So our first book that we're going to read today is When Spring Comes. So I want you to be really thinking about how the seasons change in this book. Because before we left school, we went over all the seasons and you learned about all of them. So I want you to think about how the trees change, what animals do in each season as we read this book, because you're going to write about it at the end. So When Spring Comes. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. So I want you to tell me right now, what season is that we learned about? But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. And remember how we talked about blossoms are small little flowers that grow on the tree. So what season should this be? If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. That happened to us here, didn't it? When all the snow melted and we had lots of mud when you went out to recess. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. But if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. Because remember, we talked about in spring, there's a lot of what? If you wait, an egg will become a bird and a seed will start growing. So let's see if you remember, why is spring my favorite season? Spring comes with the sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. Do you like mud? Do you like puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. So I want you to tell your mom or dad, what kind of clothes do we wear in the spring? We talked about that. So what are they wearing on their feet? What kind of jacket are they wearing? Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot, which has happened with us, hasn't it, friends? Where it snows and then it rains and then it's sunny. It changes all the time. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be buds and bees, boots, and bubbles. That's when we get to play outside, isn't it? There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. You will feel it, you will smell it, and you will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you are done waiting, but you are not. Now you have to wait for summer. All right, my friends, this is what I want you to do. Just like we did in class, your mom and dad are gonna make you 4 boxes. And I want you to draw for me, what does the tree look like in the winter? What does the tree look like in the spring? What does it look like in the summer? And what does it look like in the fall? Then I want you to tell your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, whoever is in the house with you, which one is your favorite season and why. So if you remember, Mrs. Meyer's favorite season is spring, because I love all the baby animals. So now you tell your family, and I'll see you next week.